The operating modes of the PRK-1UM device. Instruction. The modified PRK-1UM device not only operates in the three main modes, like the PRK-1U device, but also has the additional mode using lasers, with the added function of utilizing an SD card with number sequences. The PRK-1UM device, similar to the PRK-1U device, has buttons 1 and 2, which are used to switch between the three main modes, and additionally has button 3 to turn on the additional mode of operation using lasers. Connecting the power supply. Make sure that buttons 1 and 3 are in the down position. Place the device on a horizontal surface. Connect it to the power supply using the supplied power adapter, or connect it to a portable power bank charger. Working with the main modes. First mode. The first mode is turn on, either from the off state or switch from the second or third mode. Turning on the first mode from the off state. Make sure that the device is off. Buttons 1 and 3 are in the down position. Next, check button 2. It should also be in the down position. To turn on the device in the first mode, press button 1 up. This button should light up. Now the device is operating in the first mode. Switching on the first mode from the second or third mode. When the device is operating in the second or third mode, press button 2 down. Second mode. The second mode is only switch on from the first mode. Make sure the device is operating in the first mode. To switch the device in the second mode, press button 2 up. This button should light up. Now the device is operating in the second mode. Also in this mode, the light is visible on the left side of the device. Third mode. The third mode can only be turned on when the device is turned off. Make sure that the device is turned off. Buttons 1 and 3 are in the down position. Next, check button 2. It should be in the up position. To turn on the device in the third mode, press button 1 up. Button 1 should start blinking. Now the device is operating in the third mode. Working with additional mode. For the correct operation of the device, the additional mode using lasers can only be turned on if the device is operating in the first or second mode. When the device is operating in the additional mode, 2 lasers and the OLED screen are turned on, as well as the LED diode on the right side of the front panel if an SD card is used and set to automatic card reading mode. One of the lasers is constantly on, and the second one functions together with the motion sensor installed on the upper surface of the device. If no user is present or there is no user movement, the second laser turns off. It turns on when a user approaches the device or moves near it. Enabling the additional mode without an SD card. Make sure the device is turned on and operating in the first or second mode. Button 1 is not blinking. If necessary, switch the device to the first or second mode. To turn on the device in the additional mode, press button 3 up. This button should light up. Now the device is operating in the additional mode using lasers. The messages on the OLED screen are not important. Using the additional mode with an SD card. With the device, you receive an SD card with a factory number sequence. Deleting this factory number sequence, as well as the 1.txt file, is not allowed. Additionally, you can use other number sequences of GRABOVOI. To do this, the additional number sequences are added, separated by a space, after the factory number sequence in the 1.txt file. When using an SD card, there are 2 operating modes: the SD card content display mode and the SD card automatic reading mode. To switch modes, use the button to the right of the screen. There are 3 possible options for using the SD card. Option 1, only displaying number sequences on the screen. Option 2, automatic reading of number sequences. LED on the right blinks. Option 3. Displaying number sequences on the screen, an automatic reading of number sequences. Enabling the additional mode with an SD card. Make sure that the device is turned on and operating in the first or second mode. Button 1 is not blinking. If necessary, switch the device to the first or second mode. Insert the SD card with the recorded factory number sequences into the special slot on the right side of the front panel. To turn on the device in the additional mode, press button 3 up. This button should light up. Now the device is operating in the additional mode using lasers with the additional function of using an SD card. If the automatic SD card reading mode is set, the 1.txt file is automatically read and the LED on the right side of the front panel starts blinking. The messages on the OLED screen are not important. Typically, the text "Init SD Open" is displayed on the screen. The LED on the right pulsates at a frequency and intensity corresponding to the digit being read. It was option 2. If the SD card content display mode is set, after turning on button 3 in the up position, the OLED screen displays the names of the files contained on the SD card. Several different lines, or only one line with the file name 1.txt, will appear on the screen. If several lines are displayed, then to display the number sequences on the screen, press the upper button on the left side from the screen to move the cursor down to the file name 1.txt. Then press the lower button on the left side from the screen to open the file. If only the file name 1.txt is displayed, press only the lower button to open this file. The contents of 1.txt file stored on the SD card will be displayed on the screen, option 1. Next, by pressing the large button on the right side from the screen, the LED on the right side begins to pulsate at a frequency and intensity corresponding to the digit being read. That is, the reading of the number sequences begins, option 3. Switching SD card operation modes. To switch to the SD card content display mode from the SD card automatic reading mode or vice versa, you need first press button 3 down, then press the button on the right side from the screen. After this, when you turn on the button 3 up, another mode will work. To turn off the device, it is recommended to turn off buttons 3, 2, and 1.